Hey guys, it's Miss Kraut with your homework today. Today is Thursday. For number one, we're going to do what number completes each equation. And remember, what we've been talking about is when you have whatever this equals, this question mark is going to be here as well. So you're just going to plug it in just to make sure that it works. All right, let me get a new sheet of paper. All right, so we have what number completes both equations for number one? We have 1/7 divided by 9. And you know that's 9 over 1 equals question mark, okay? So let's figure out what that question mark is by doing our bring down, flip, flip, because it's a division problem. So I'm going to bring down the 1/7. I'm going to flip my sign, right? And then I'm going to flip my 9 over 1. So now it's 1 over 9. And that is 1 over 63, okay? So if that's the case, then it's gonna have to work here. 1 over 63 times 9 over 1 equals 1/7. Let's see. First of all, remember me talking about cross canceling? Let's use that in this scenario. I think it'll help. If I pull out a 9, 9 goes into 9 once. 9 goes into 63 7 times, right? So 1 times 1 is 1. 7 times 1 is 7. So it checks out. So it's right. So for number one, you have 1 over 63. Okay. Number two, we have, oh, not number two, number three. I only did the odds with you guys. Number three says 8 and 1/7. Let me write it down. 8 and 1/7 minus 7 and 6/7. Okay, first thing you want to do when you're doing a subtraction problem is to make sure that you have a common denominator. In this case, we do. So we can go ahead and move on to our operation, which is subtract. I cannot do 1 minus 6, so I'm going to exchange this 8, and I'm going to take 1 from it, and then I'm going to put it back over here so that I don't change the value. So I just basically made change for this, just like you would a dollar bill. You would give somebody a dollar bill and you would get 4 quarters. Doesn't change the value. You still have a dollar. You just change the way you have it. So right here, we changed this to a 7. So we took 1 from here and just put it on this side. Okay. So now we can go ahead and subtract. 7 minus 6 is 1. So I have 1/7. And then 7 minus 7 is just 0. So for number 3, the answer is 1/7. Oh, wait, we did something wrong because I got to add this. Okay, I got to add that on. So that's 8/7. So on this one, I had the 1/7. I added the 7. So it becomes 8/7. 8 minus 6 is 2. So the answer is 2/7. Sorry about that. 2/7. All right, number 5, we have 5 and 3/9. 5 and 3/9 minus 4 and 5/9, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do here is the first thing I do is I make sure that I have a common denominator, which I do. And so now what I'm going to do is go ahead with my operation, which is subtract. 3 minus 5. I can't do that. So I'm going to just change this 5 to a 4. And then what I took from here was 1. So I'm going to add it back over here in the form of 9 over 9. Okay. And then I'm going to 3 plus 9 is 12 over 9. Last problem, I forgot to add that. That's very important or you're going to get the wrong answer. 4 minus 4 is just 0, so that cancels out. So now I just have 12 minus 5, which is 7. And then I keep my denominator, which is 9. So the answer to number 5 is 7/9. All right. All right. Number 7, it says answer as a mixed number if possible. So I have 1/2 divided by 2/3. Okay. This one should be pretty easy because the only thing I'm doing is bring down, flip, flip, because I don't have any mixed numbers to worry about on this one. So I'm going to bring down my 1/2, flip my sign, and then flip my number, right? Or take the reciprocal if you want to be technical. 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 2 is 4. So the answer to number 7 is 3/4. Okay. Number 9 is, it looks like almost the same problem. Number 9. You know what? I kind of want to do number 8 with you. Let me do number 8 this time. I know I always do odds, but 8 looks like more challenging than just the bring down flip flip. So number 8 is going to be 29 over 4 divided by 4 1/2. Let me show you how to do this one because this one's a little bit harder than the last one. Okay, the first thing you want to do when you're dividing a fraction is you want to change them all into improper fractions. So in this case, I'm just going to bring down the 29 over 4. I'm going to keep my sign for now. And then I'm going to change this to an improper fraction, which is 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9 over 2, right? Now I can do my bring down flip flip. So I'm going to bring down 29 over 4, flip my sign, and then flip my number, right? In this case, I like to do the cross canceling just to make my number smaller. So I can take 2 out of this one. 2 goes into 2 once, 2 goes into 4 twice. And then 3 doesn't go into 29, so I'm just going to have to leave that alone. So that's 29 over 18. And that's an improper fraction. So in this scenario, you're going to have to change it into a mixed number because it said answer is a mixed number. So in order to do that, remember our dog denominator is always outside of the box. Our dog denominator is outside, right? So that goes 1 time. That's 1 with 11 left over. So I have 1 and 11/18. And 11's prime, so I don't think it can go down anymore. So that was number 8. So number 8 is 1 and 11/18. All right, guys, I hope you have a super night, and I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's our test on our homework, so I hope you guys have really been paying attention, and I know you're going to do great because you guys are doing fantastic in class. I'm so proud of you guys. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.